company called QUESTRA Holding. And the QUESTRA Holding has two companies. One is IGAM, another one is QUESTRA World. So I'm going to give you a quick overview, but I'm going to give you three information. I'm going to tell you what the company is about, what we do, and I'm going to tell you on how you can make money in two ways, not just in one way, two ways. So let's just keep going. Everybody can see this screen, yeah? Yeah? Okay, good stuff. So basically, the company is headquartered in Madrid, so in Spain, and it was registered in British Virgin Islands, obviously for all the tax purposes and stuff like that. So it was first founded in 2009 as SFG Group, got restructured and renamed as QUESTRA Holding in 2013. Okay, now the company already employs about 158 employees all around Europe so far. And the good thing about this now, we've got an insurance fund at the company called DAS. This insurance fund is worth about 54 million euros, okay? So, which means literally our investment can be a little bit secure if you want to do it. So people have the choice, have an option to do that, okay? Now, since 2014, they're open to private investors. Before that, it was only about big companies that used to invest from 250,000 plus, okay? So as we are blessed to get involved, because before, imagine like if somebody have given you an option to invest like in Facebook and stuff like that, you will jump onto that. So this company has actually allowed us to the ordinary people to do that. Before, they never used to allow this. So the second thing I'm going to just explain, this is what the company do, this is where the company is, and it's what we do, okay? Now, many people always ask me, why don't they just do one thing? I mean, I really wouldn't get involved with a company just do one thing, because nowadays companies have to actually do multiple streams, different source of income. That's how a company gets stabilized, yeah? So the company does quite a various stuff. So it purchase and selling debentures. Now, what this means is, some companies, they go bankrupt, or not because they're not good, maybe because of bad management or stuff like that. And what this company do, they work with the banks, and all those companies that are repossessed by banks, they sell them off. They sell the debt off to this. And this company come in, it restructure the company, it throw out the bad side of the business, and it works on the good side of the business, and they sell it off to a higher profit. Currently, there is an airline in Cape Verde that has been worked like that, and is going to be sold off to Chinese investors for about 500% profit. That is huge, guys, and that's what this company, one of the big side that is involved in. Another side that is involved in, they are keen to help small startup. Small startup that can't get funding or stuff like that. They raise the fund, invest in small startup, and they get it going, and they put it to the to IPO market. And then they make a big cut of those companies, obviously, because they get the main big shareholder. They become the main big shareholders in those small startups. And on this type of trading, they can make between about 10% to 3,000%. It's quite a huge market. Not all those companies that they make profit. Some of the companies they lose, but overall, over the years, they make a huge profit, okay? So, and they're also involved in real estate. They've got a property portfolio in Spain. And as I will explain a little bit later, when we get to a certain level, we have a chance to actually tap into that, get a loan, and get to those property ladders as well. Okay, they're also involved in Forex trading, Forex market. Now, Forex market is huge, really huge. So as you can see, these markets they're trading in, they're quite huge profit. They're quite huge profit, okay? Which explain the percentage they pay us, which is not very huge, but it shows that they've got stability and is there for a long period of time. So now, how can you get involved and how can you make money? Okay, I'm going to explain two ways. So the first way is the way you can make your money work for you. Okay, I like this terminology because it's just a change of mindset. We are used to make our money, we are used to us exchange our time with money, and we work for the money. So how about if we can reverse the formula? And that's what it's all about. Money is supposed to be used as a tools, not as yet. So it's supposed to work for us. Okay. Now we kind of offer different portfolios. So I'm just gonna go quickly into this because in a little bit later I might have a chance to go through the back office and show you the real life this portfolio, how they look like. So we got various white portfolio, yellow portfolio, green. Some people call them suitcases. So they're just a portfolio investment. Okay, we've got investments ranging from 90 euros to 500,000 euro. Okay, so I'm gonna go into more details on that. Now, this is just an example of one of the portfolio, which is called a blue portfolio, what it can give you just passively without doing anything, without doing, just putting in investment. And we've got the managers that are working for us for 5 days a week, okay? And this is the income this portfolio can give you over 365 days. Every portfolio that we have, it lasts for 365 days. You can extend if you want by compounding the profits, right? An example, this is an example here. So the blue portfolio, which is 2,430, it can give you about 500 euros to 540 euros on average every single month. And now imagine, guys, if you just put this money to, this is a percentage of about 259%. 259%. Now, what do we get? What do we get to from our friends' banks? We only get about probably 0.2% or 2%. So it's just peanuts, and we can't even use our money. So this gives us an opportunity to actually get more out of it. Okay. Now the formula, I can just quickly show you how this profit is calculated. So basically, they take a weekly profit and then they take commissions. Now these commissions here is the managers. So we've got 25 managers. They have to get paid. So they are paid per performance. This is one of the way you can earn money with this company. Just passive. You forget about it. Every Friday you look in your back office and you're smiling. Every Friday is a holiday for us, right? So that's how we do. So now this is an example of all the managers that we've got there. Okay, so I will show you in the back office how they look like. Now, this is when I get to this place, this is where I get excited. This is where I get excited because this is not only that it provides me the income, the passive income. This is where I get residual income. This is what is gonna help you to actually quit your agency jobs if you want to really work it out. Now let me just give you a quick example. They've got this company. I respect this company because if you show, it gives opportunity for people who actually want career. You can give you a career ladder, but it's not career as a job because this is like the new future. Most of the insurance companies, they have this structure, this payment structure. So you get paid per performance, and then you get paid performance not only once, but over and over again. This is what called residual income. And I love that word residual income because we have bills which are residuals. So we retire and those bills still coming in. It's still coming in. So that's why you see so many older people, they are forced to keep going, working in Tesco's after they retire because they don't have that residual income. This gives you that opportunity, guys, okay? So let me just quickly explain a little bit of how this works. So basically, the one on the left here, this shows you the percentage that we get if we decided to work, if we decided to actually grab this residual income that they've got here. And on the right-hand side of it, this company not only give you this residual income, it also give you some one-time of bonuses from 1,000 euro up to 500,000 euro, guys. This is incredible. This is crazy. And recently they have added some of the two levels, and then now people can get up to 1 million euro bonus. Okay, this is mad, and this is just at the beginning, guys. So basically, everybody who comes in the company comes as a newcomer. It's a newcomer. Everybody, whether you start with a big packet, small packet, you are a newcomer, and you are eligible to receive 5% of commissions every time you make a sale of this product or this kind of portfolio. Okay, and then you once you move to the next ladder, and I'm very excited today. We've got some one person who's newly qualified to this bronze level, and I'm looking forward to for many people who's gonna be there very, very, very soon. So you get the 7%, and once you get to 7%, you get 7% for any direct, and then the next level is silver agent, which is 9%. And 9%, that's where you start to receive this one-off bonus as well. Not only that you get the 9%, you will get the 1,000 euro bonus one-off. And then you get to the next 2,000 on top of the 1,000. And vice versa and vice versa. Keep going, keep working the line. And now, I've never seen a business which is so easy to sell like this business, because it sells itself. And people are just fed up to sell product or to do anything that physical. They have to store. This is sell itself. People want to make money now, not waiting 3 or 5 years. And this opportunity give you that. And here on the right, you've got what is required, like a billing volume. But what I like about this company is this billing volume, they're there forever. They're not going away. So once you hit the position, once you hit this career ladder, you're on this career ladder. You're not gonna go. You're not going to fight to come back. So when you get to 7%, you're not going to fight next month to keep at that level. So this is brilliant, guys. Yeah. So just quickly, I'm just going to make a disclaimer. Okay, the results that we're going to show are not typical, but if you work hard and you have the work ethic, you can achieve this stuff as well. Okay. Now, this is just a quick example. You're probably not going to understand fully, but in the future, we do more webinar, more training around how these things work. Say, for example, you have hit a gold agent position, so they're eligible to get 10.5%. And then somebody in their silver level, so obviously anyone they direct sell, they make 10.5. But for example, if Janet brought me, and I am a silver agent and she's a gold, and Janet will get 9% directly for that person they have sponsored, but I will get Janet will get the difference between the 10%, 10.5 to 9%, which is 1.5. But did Janet brought the person I brought? No. This is what I'm talking about, this residual income, and it's about teamwork makes the dream work. I love this saying here. So now, this company as well, it gives us quite a lot of option. We receive certificate. You can receive. This is a real investment. So you won't be afraid of saying this is an investment, because it is an investment. And then you will receive a certificate. You receive a certificate when you you receive a certificate when you actually invest with this one. It can be shipped to your address. The only thing you will pay the shipping cost, because it will be coming from Cape Verde. Now, this is what I was excited when I first saw this. I was so excited. This is what gave me really believe, on top of what other product that they have. You know, the company can give you an interest-free loan for housing, to buy a house, up to 150,000 euro. Okay. And up to 10 years this loan is. So what that gave me the vision that the company at least is looking forward to secure even the 10 years loan, which means they are confident that I will be able to pay that 10 years loan. Okay. Now you also get your personal manager when you get to gold director level, a silver director level upwards. You get your own personal manager assistant. So the company is really looking after your business. You can also open a representative office. Now we've got various type of payment methods, so you won't be left out. You've got Swift transferred, we've got OKPay, we've got Perfect Money, we've got AdCash, and very soon next year, somewhere in February, they are bringing our own debit credit card with us. So you can you can put the money on a card, and you can use it anywhere else that you've got the logo on any cash machine that you've got the logo of MasterCard. This is brilliant, guys. Yeah. And the support is brilliant. I've been online for a while, and I never seen a support like the support of this business. When you create your account, the next day you will receive a call. Now, most of people miss this call because they think it's one of those funny phone call, but sometimes when in the number comes with plus 353, is Atlantic Global Asset. And they will ask you if you have question, they can answer. Now, there is nothing better than to actually hear it from the horse's mouth. So when you sign up, make sure if you pick up that phone call and have a list of the question to ask the main people, guys. All right. So just quickly, this was just a quick presentation to just give you an overview. So I'm going to do now, I'm just going to ask if anybody had the question and to ask what you liked about this business for anyone who's new here. Okay?
That's worth less than 500 pounds. Ganun lang gagawin mo pag-host ka lang ng dinner.
Okay.
Hello,
so
Marlon.
That person was talking, so I muted. Maybe they were talking about something else, but so yeah. So I'm going to open the floor for everybody who have any question. Jerome.
Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy.
Hello, Jerome, still there?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Jerome. So obviously you are driving. You at the half. What did you like about it?
I'm here at home now.
Oh, you're home. That was quick.
Yeah.
So how are you? So what did
Very
you like
fast.
Sorry?
What did you like best? I'm not sure if you heard everything.
Start na pakinggan mo ng mabuti. Ay, yun ang kasi I'm driving. Hindi ko masyadong nakuha net eh. Maybe you can just explain it to me again.
Probably, Marshall, we could explain to Jerome in our own language. Yeah, maybe
Okay.
on a different platform. Okay.
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
But maybe, Marshall, it would be good if you can show Jerome or and the other guest your back office. And they will understand better.
Always keen to see my back office.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that too.
You're looking
The
for
live one. You want the live one.
Okay, so let me just quick a quick back office show and let me just have a quick look. Right. Okay. There won't be a lot to see anyway because I withdraw. You know, I gotta enjoy the money.
Yeah, just check. Just show us, the packages you purchase and the profits.
Yes, of course. So can you see the my screen, guys?
Yes.
Yeah,
we can see it.
Right. So do you remember when I was talking about portfolios and I say I will come back to it? So basically, these are the portfolio as you can see here. The live one. You've got this. You've got the standard portfolio now. This portfolio here. We don't recommend anybody to use this. It does pay a little bit more compared to the white portfolio. However, you can only get this profit out at the end of the year. Whereas these ones from this colored one, we get weekly pay. So we recommend, because we all come in for passive income. We all kind of get paid weekly or monthly or replace our job. So you need that paycheck to keep coming. Something that will replace the paycheck, basically. Yeah. So that's why we recommend people to use this one. So the portfolio starts from €90 and it goes all the way down to 500,000 euros, which is a VIP platinum. Now all these VIP gold, VIP gold, VIP platinum, they've got some certain benefits as well because they can go to the office. They can they have a system. They have a personal manager who actually manage their money because it's a big, huge investment. So let me just quickly explain this data here that you've got here. Now every portfolio, doesn't matter how big or how small it is, it runs for the whole year for 365 days. Every portfolio runs for 365 days. However, you can go over if you decided to compound your profit. So what I mean by that, for people who might not understand this, say for example, you get paid this week and the money in your balance is like €90 plus, you can decide to buy another €90 So what means is that that package is gonna go for, it will count 1 year from that date you buy. Okay. Now, this percentage here, remember I've told you I'm gonna show you the managers that we have managers working for us. So not only that we have the money working for us, we have also people working for us. Okay. So and these managers, for example, each portfolio that you buy, you pay a certain percentage to those managers. Okay. Now those managers, the smaller portfolio you have, the higher percentage you have to pay for them. Okay. So for example, the 90 euro, you pay 39% commissions, and you've got the 270, you pay 36. So basically, everybody in the company, everybody using the portfolio, using the 25 managers, get the same percentage of profit. The only difference where people make huge money, obviously by having a bigger one, you multiply it by having a bigger one, but it's a percentage of that amount of money that you have invested. But it's also the reduction in commission that you pay to the manager. That differential you stay in your pocket, so which give you more money, so you keep more money. So the more portfolio you have, the higher portfolio you have, the bigger amount of commission that you keep, you don't pay out, so you keep to yourself. For example, so this yellow one to the white one, so you've got a difference of 3%. That is quite a big money compared. Okay, this 3%, it can be big money on a weekly basis. So you're saving on that. So that's what the company recommend. You can have as many portfolio as you want, but the company give us an option. If you have 3 sizes of this same portfolio, you can upgrade it to the next one. So for example, if you have 3 portfolio of 90 euros, you can upgrade it to, you are eligible to upgrade to the yellow one. Now you might be asking yourself, why would you need to do this? Now, the reason why you need to do this, for basically for each portfolio of 90 euro that you have to pay the 39%. So 3 times, that's a lot. So that's what, but when you upgrade to this level, to the next one, you only pay the 136%. So those percentage is quite huge if you think about it. So that's the best way I will advise people to do, to upgrade if you can. Don't have multiple portfolio, because you're paying too many commissions to those managers, different, where you can combine and just pay one small commission. Okay. So you can see a lot of more information about those portfolio. You can see, so these are the 25 managers here. Okay. I was talking about the 25 managers. This, somehow today they're not showing their name. I don't know if it's because of my browser or anybody like that. So it's not showing their name. It normally shows their name and their picture. This is the profit that they deliver. I'm gonna try to go through this level here and see what it is. So if they've got their name there. Yeah, it's not showing their name today. It's not showing their name today. I wonder whether it's because I clicked the statistics. Let me just go to that. Just go back to the dashboard. So I'll come back to those managers explaining what it means. So these are the portfolios. So once you buy the portfolio, say for example, you see me, I've got 2 portfolio of 90 euro. So once I get the 3rd one, I will upgrade it to this portfolio. So one of these. And when I get 3 of these, I will upgrade it to the green one. And then when I get this one, 2 or 3 of these as well, I can upgrade it to the red one. So now here it shows you, like last week, I made like this on this portfolio, and I made this for this portfolio. And then this one is the just new portfolio that I bought, okay? And it shows you the performance for each portfolio. I don't know if it's I don't know if you can see the numbers here. Yeah, you can see the numbers. You can see for the previous weeks, a month, it has been an average for about 5%, 6%, 5.5, 4.95, and so forth. Yeah. So on average, so far for the last 4 months and a half that I've been involved, we've been ranging from 4 to 6%, but I've never been below 4%. Okay, so which is pretty good. And you can see here as well, it's the same. So it shows for every portfolio, it shows you the diagram of each one. Now, when you talk about, when I talked about the insurance, you see like in here, for example, if I go to manage, this insurance, it comes by default, it comes on. This is that insurance of at the DAS that I was showing in the presentation. This is what it covers. This is what it covers. So basically, because this is a trading, so nobody can guarantee the trading is going to be always up, up, up. You know, it can go up and down. This is the usual thing in the trading and all these business that is involved. But the company, by default, it gives you this kind of insurance so to cover you. But what this insurance does, so for example, if this week the manager didn't perform, which is very unlikely, all the 25 managers to not perform unless the economy is really going very bad, because all those managers, they invest in the different stuff, all those different industry. So this, what it does is stop you from losing. So for example, that week you might not make a loss, but you're not gonna make a profit. You will stay at zero that week, okay? But if you don't have this insurance, there is a likelihood that you can go to minus, yeah? Can go to minus percentage, okay? But so far, so good for people who've been in the business longer than me. It never happened like that. And so far, since I started, it never happened. So I always take this insurance off, because when you put this insurance on the top of those 39% that you pay for a white portfolio, you pay another 10% for that insurance, to have that insurance in place. So I always take it off because I'm a little bit greedy, try to keep it for myself. So what else can I show? So those managers, let's go back to those managers again. So maybe they're updating the website or something like that. Then normally we have a name and they show you the performance of this. You see, like an example, you see like this manager this week, he has performed minus 0.35. So say for example, if you only choose one manager, which I wouldn't recommend anybody to do, if you choose one manager, I will recommend to put that insurance on, okay? But I will advise people to always choose 25. Leave it at the default. The company always try to protect it. Company put a default insurance and they put a default of all 25 managers. But if you try to be greedy or clever, you might shoot yourself in the foot. That's why I always say, look, when I first started, I tried to play a clever game, chose 4 managers, and one of my colleagues, he chose 25 managers. That week I made 4.5, and that week he made 6.8. So I was annoyed with myself. So from that time, I left it to 25 to default, because I realized that the company actually trying to protect us. Yeah. So I would recommend to leave at 25. And you can see here like this, he underperformed. But you can see like this week, he overperformed. This is huge. This was huge. Yeah. And then you see like here, he underperformed. So that's why leaving at those 25 is the safest bet. And so far, nobody has lost so far, unless you select this. Now, you might wonder, why is this person, you've got 6.47 and it's red, and this one 5.87 is green. What this means? They put him in red because he performed lesser than he performed last week. If he performed last week. So this week he performed less than he performed last week. But it might not mean it's a bad performance compared to the last week. Okay, that's what it really means. Because I had those questions before. Okay, so this is the performance. If you look the chart, you can see the historic performance of the manager before you make a decision. Although I recommend everybody to leave at 25 managers. And when you buy a portfolio, let me see. When you buy a portfolio here at the bottom, this is where we come. And then you just click manage. Make sure you take this off if you want. But if you want, you can leave this insurance on. But I explained to you that you pay another 10% on top. And then when you come here, this is where you can move, you can change. So what this means is these managers, all these 25 managers, each one is managing 4% of my money, no more. But what I tried to do in the past, I made four managers, and I make this one let him manage 20% of my money, and the other one vice versa. And then I shot myself in the foot. So I will never do that again. So, and then you can see, okay, let me go back to this. I don't want this week to be messed up. So, and then you got all this. So hopefully maybe they're making or maybe managers are changing or something like that, or they're updating. But normally we have a name here and a picture of these people. Okay, so that's for the manager. What else people would love to know? Janet, is there something I might forget that you want me to inform your people? And also every week we get a reminder. We get we get notified in the news of what the percent is. Last week we made 6.2%, and we get notified like the week before that we made 5.8%. And the week before that we make 6.5. You can see it fluctuates, and this it shows it's really true trading. Because if this company was in the past, I had question about how do we know this company is trading or not, because obviously a lot of people have been disappointed with a lot of stuff. But you can see if it was really stable, like the same percentage every week, then you will wonder whether that is really trading, because this is a real trading. It goes up and down. Yeah, and then you can look in the part. You can look many pages in there. So you can see the historical, my withdrawal when it comes to money. So you can see the money that I have transferred between users, so I send it to somebody else. You can see the money that I actually withdraw. Let me see, what is it? What was it? What is he hiding? I think it's the next page. Let me go to the next page. Okay. My eyes is going bad. Okay, then it was just nearly at the beginning. You can see like here, I made the withdrawal of this just to try the system works in my ad cash, and this money got to me in about 2 days. It was in my account, yeah. So it was working fine, and I spend it nicely. So, and it works. The card, you also get a card with this advanced cash. Not only that we will get like an the Atlantic Global Asset Management card. Also with this third-party processor, we also get a card which I've used, which is this advanced cash. I just want to show you just like a picture. So the last time Mr. Bong wanted me to show this card. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, this is advanced cash. Okay, this is what we get, and it's very quick as well. It's a MasterCard where you can use it everywhere as well. Okay, so this shows you also the historic. When you go to historic figure, you can see how much money you got paid per every portfolio. Yeah, you see like this week was that, and you can see this, the other portfolio was that. You can see it gives you a good information here. An insurance amount is 0. So if you select that insurance, it will show you how much money you have paid for that insurance. Okay, and when you can see the money you send to people, it tells you where the money went, and it told you it literally give you really a good breakdown of what you've done. Our back office here, we have 2 back office. This back office is for the investors only, and we have another back office, QUESTRA World, which is for us, like for networkers, the marketers. That it shows you your team, your sales, and all that kind of stuff. And we get paid in the QPs. Now the QP stands for QUESTRA point. Legally, companies they can't pay commissions on investment. So to come around that legality way, so they pay in QUESTRA, but it's 1-to-1 ratio. So each QUESTRA point is really like €1. So you can easily transfer that Questra point straight there. And I think I can just give you a quick demonstration on how to do that if I've got some Questra point there. Let me just go to the Questra. Okay, just go there. All right. So this is the other. Oops. This is just pop up now, and I think so. This message. Oh, this is good that they actually show this one. This is they announced it last week. Like the.
Hi, James. You've been driving?
That are coming to the event that are coming soon to go to Dubai, and this is the qualification here. So in your back of you will see this is a really exciting event that is coming very soon. So brilliant on this one. So for example, you can see here in back office it show you the structure. It show you everything basically about your team. But what I wanted to show you here is, see this Questra point here. This is basically it's like 15 euro. Okay. Now I can transfer this 15 euro back to this Atlantic Global asset, and then it will be there. Now you can see that I've got 21.21. Now watch what happen. It's as simple as that. So you click this. And then he asked me, okay, how many QPs do you want to transfer? I do 15. And then when I click 15, I click next. And then it shows me, it says, okay, are you sure you want to exchange 15 QPs to 15 euro? And then I just click yes. Now you can see I've got 0 there. Now, when I go back to here, I need to refresh. I need to refresh this. I might just quickly to log in, actually is better. And then here we go. It's as easily as that, guys. As quickly as that. You transfer the Questra point back in your money. And if I want to withdraw, I can easily withdraw by just going to my account. And then I just go to withdraw money. And then we ask me, it's as simple as that. You ask me what account. This is my account. And then I can just put, I can just select like add cash like I want. You can pay any bank transfer if you wish to, and I just click like that, and I just I've got 30 there, and I just it automatically, because I've transferred money to my advance card, it automatically remember my e-wallet there, and I just click next. If I click next, that money will go. I don't want it to go now, but it was as simple as that. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Okay. I hope you got value from this, and it's nice and clear. But if you have any question, please shout it out. Okay. Let me unmute everybody. Yeah, let me unmute.
Hello.
Hi, Janet. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. We have Natalia.
Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, and Jerome is still there, and Jennifer, and Vigo.
Yes, we're here. We're still here. Yeah.
Yeah, what I like with this business is it's very simple to explain, and I like the concept of making money work for me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that is very, I think that's the easiest thing, making your money work for you, right?
Exactly, yeah. Not sitting in the bank, because when the money is sitting in the bank, it's not working hard for you. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Is working hard. The money have to work hard for you.
You can only work 8 hours a day or 12 hours a day.
Exactly.
Up to age 65.
That's
Maybe Martin wanna share something to us?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
It's actually, I was gonna say this. Martin is just, I mean, last week he got to a bronze agent. I mean, very quick. This guy is a top leader, and I'm really blessed. He's in our team. He's got a lot to contribute here, and he's got a lot to teach us in the future. So go on, Martin, share your testimony, my friend.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Loud and clear, Martin.
Fantastic. You know what? I appreciate again, being here. really, you know, one thing I like to always say is, you know, no man is an island of knowledge. So I'm quite familiar with business, how obviously business run, not just myself, but a lot of leaders that we've been blessed to have with us, like, you know, Bong and Janet, and then everybody, Marshall, and then many others. But the one thing I always like to stress is this. For instance, for the last few years, I've heard about people going to learn how to trade. So many people, John Lee, the moment you mentioned John Lee, people are talking about, oh yeah, you know, I went there to learn how to trade, and then many others. Yeah. But the one thing that is very common is, regardless of how professional, regardless of how proficient someone might be in terms of trading, there seems to be a consistent trend of people always making that decision to go trading, but they always complain about having to lose money somehow, which is, I understand that, you know, losing is part of gaining. But if we kept on losing on a consistent basis, chances are we are probably not good enough. That's what our mind would tell us, because the mind is that powerful. Which brings me to the next question. When I looked at this opportunity and then what it encompasses, the fact that people, probably, let me put it this way, that people like myself who hadn't done trading before, but also people probably learned how to trade at a professional level or even at an amateur level, they're still learning. But the fact that not consistent results could be achieved made me think that the opportunity we have is for everybody, whether they are a child, whether they are an adult, or whether they're old. I believe they can really take advantage of this, because we have a system. Though they say past results do not guarantee future results, we have seen so far, based on the trend that you can see there, you know, documented, that they have been able to achieve something that we can rely on to make a reasonable projection of what might be happening over the next few weeks or even months or even years. So, which means to me that now, like Janet put it, a way of people actually being able to use their money and let their money be something that makes more money for them. I think that is unique. Yeah. So how I got to this, I can't even explain, because Marshall has really been the person doing this, because since I started, Marshall just said to me, Martin, listen, I didn't even look at this like a business. But now that you're pushing me, because I just sent people to Marshall, and he did all the work for me, you know, he did the work for us. So it shows me that this is a business that anybody can do. But most importantly, instead of us having to stress out on who should not and who should, the fact that people are actually creating value, that means every person in their own capacity as an investor or as a business person sees, you know, results every week, every Friday about 6 o'clock. Marshall, is it 6 p.m. when the money comes through?
Yeah, about 6:30.
6:30. Imagine this. If you have a system and you make a claim, because I've sold products in the past, and sometimes people make all these health claims about their products, and sometimes people come back and say, listen, you told me that I was going to drink or eat this or whatever. I did not feel better, you know, should I get my money back? Or some, of course, some companies do give a money back guarantee as well. But in this case, you know for sure, when you get anybody there, you can even pay for them. Yeah. In fact, you know, the money that I started the business with, Marshall, because he's a brother to me, said to me, Martin, listen, I'm going to put some money for you. And then I'm not saying that you should go and spend your money, give to everybody. But if you know that you want to bless someone, you can actually do that. And guess what happens? Before even 7 days, because they only trade 5 days, they will visibly see the results of the decision they made. And that is instant gratification. There's nothing that competes to instant gratification. And that's the reason why people go and build business, regardless of whether you're there or not, because they've seen the results within the first few days, less than a week, to be specific. So we've been fortunate, obviously, based on the volume. I looked at it knowing that, you know, I was getting 5% if there was anyone that joined the team and started building their own volume of sales. And the moment it hit more than 3,000, I saw the status changing. They said, I don't know, they sent me an email saying, welcome, you're now, I don't know, a bronze agent, and you'll be getting 7% from that. That is just how easy it is. So it's not based on me having to be a good salesman to sell any products. It's just about, in fact, today when I saw a message from Mr. Bong, and according to his message, if I can try to memorize, he said, this is a no-brainer because, I don't know, Mr. Bong, are you there? There's something that you mentioned today that actually captured my attention. There's something you said about, this is a no-brainer. Could you just help me highlight that, please?
Mr. Bong is on the phone. He's on the phone calling.
Remember, Janet, the message you put there, what did the message say?
Okay. Yes, I will read the message.
Okay.
Let's see. There's no, yeah. Just to check.
Did you put in the QUESTRA Champions group?
Yeah, it's no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
People are making money every Friday.
It's a no-brainer business. Seriously, it's yeah. I mean, yeah. So and we've got another gentleman here, Mr. Clement as well. He hit bronze agent as well. Clement, say something.
Wow! Congrats!
Congratulations.
This is as Marshall said, just I hit my bronze agent. I think yesterday.
Yeah.
And this is a no-brainer to be honest. Just put your money there and you even forget about it. The money will be just loading. You'll be getting texts every Friday. If somebody under you buys something and you get a commission, also you get a text, which is really good. And you see money loading all the time. You don't have to do nothing at all. Just someone else is using your money and is getting you profits. How good is that?
Ka-ching every Friday, yeah?
It's so interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. That's what I can just say to everyone to get involved to this opportunity. If you have anybody that you like and you care about, and even if it's a little bit of, it doesn't have to go up there, just a little bit. Then once that person sees the man that is working for him seriously and he invest more and more, and he will even thank you for introducing that person to give him that chance. As I always appreciate what Marshall has done for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can say, guys.
Exactly.
Thank you, Clement.
Well done, man. Well done. Good. So, Janet, how about yourself? For the last few weeks, I know you and Bong been really smashing it, and very soon I can see bronze and over, and more as well. So how do you see this business so far?
Yes, it excites us. We started only with small amount just to test the waters, and it's real. It's real, and for me now, I have more confidence of the company, and even though I don't recruit anybody, my money is growing. And even guys, the company has the money and they're investing it in businesses. They don't need new. It's not just that they're using the money for the new investors, but they have the money and they don't really need the money from the new investors. But the more money we pull into the fund, the bigger projects and more projects we get, and the more profit we get.
Yeah.
So, so I'm very happy with the QUESTRA so far, and the technical support. They're very professional, and so far this is a perfect company for me so far.
Right.
Fantastic.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, is this still? Are they still around? You guess?
I think we'll just have to chat later on.
Yeah.
We'll